Hey everyone, I just woke up. I am getting ready to make breakfast. It is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. on a Sunday. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's been a minute since I've vlogged anything or spoken candidly on camera. And that's not a coincidence. A lot of things have been happening. For right now, before we get into any of that, let's just focus on breakfast. Oh, and I'm also watching Tima Loves Lemons. Say hi to Tima Loves Lemons. Yep, it's her. That's the girl who loves the lemons. Today I'm going to make something very special called tamagoyaki, and it's basically a Japanese egg roll, literally, and I'm going to be using this special pan to create it. So come join me on the journey. We're going to need some of these eggs. We're going to need a little soy sauce. We're going to need some mirin, which is Japanese rice wine, I believe. I'm gonna need brown sugar. Brown sugar doesn't really have to be, it could be any kind of sugar, honestly, but you know, dark brown is where the flavor's at. This is an extra touch. I like a little bit of seasoning. It's a little lemon pepper. That's my favorite. All right. Okay. First, brown sugar. Only need a tablespoon of that. Japanese folks love sweet stuff. Well, at least in their cuisine, there happens to be a lot of sweet stuff, you know. Stuff that you normally might not think should be sweet, or would be sweet, or you would expect to be sweet. But trust me, this sweetness, you're gonna want this sweetness. Now, if you're on like a diet or something, or can't eat a lot of sugar, just like eat less. Next is Miss Mirin. Now this helps make the egg really fluffy. It also has a really, it gives it a really interesting flavor. I think it enhances the sugar a little bit, like the sweetness. Because this is a particularly sweet wine, and when it dries, it's sticky. Mirin, trust, like, if you don't know, if you're making a concoction, a food concoction, and you don't know like what you're making, just add a little bit of mirin to it, honey. This shit will taste bomb. Now, soy sauce. Okay, I have ponzu soy sauce, ponzu flavored soy sauce. I know it says ponzu, but girl, this is straight soy sauce with a little lime. I just want to add a teaspoon of that, so a lot less, okay? We don't necessarily want our egg to be as brown as the soy sauce, and soy sauce is really salty, so it can overpower the sugary and the mirin goodness. We don't want that. This is garnish. This is basic, not garnet, from Steven Universe, garnish, okay? And this comes with those miso soup packets. Y'all ever seen those in the supermarket? Anyways, just basically a different version of the miso soup packets. So most miso soup, or at least the cheapest ones, have like the miso soup powder and then like all the veggies into one. This version has vegetables separately, and then instead of a miso powder, it's like a miso sauce. So I have the sauce separately and then the garnish is separate. So I take the garnish side, okay, and I just rip this open. Where's there it is. Rip it open, and I just add the dried veggies and seaweed and all that other good stuff into the sauce. Then I'll go ahead and add my seasonings. That should be more than enough. I'm gonna take my eggs that are suspiciously wet for some reason. Oh God, are these good? Maybe it's just because the bottom got soggy or something, I don't know. Pray for me, y'all. Try not to get any eggshell in there. Cool. No eggshells detected. Oh my gosh. Make sure not to get salmonella everywhere.
It's important to wash your hands every time you deal with eggs or eggs gets on your hands. That way you don't get your whole entire house sick with something else besides the killer thing that's going around. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program.
I'm gonna take my little chopsticks and we go. How can I get a good angle of this? Just mix all those egg yolks. Yum, 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 See, that looks nice and good, eh? Alright, for this next part, pan, sesame oil. Normally, most people would like measure this out, but I just eyeball it, you know, because this is something you're gonna have to keep adding to the pan. So I just put like a little tiny dollop. I'm gonna take our resident napkin, okay, our oil napkin that we're going to be using over and over. And I'm just making sure that oil gets all over the pan, like so. If that's not clear enough, boom. Oily pan. And set my temperature on stove for around 3. Medium hot. All right, here we go. It's not gonna fizzle up immediately because the pan is still heating up. Or maybe it is. But we just wanna cover all that. Okay, it looks like we need some more. We need a lot more. A little more. Just to fill up those holes. Make sure everything is nice and covered. Wow, this pan heats up really fast. All right, might have added too much. I have our, what the hell is this? Our Texas mix, potato mix. I have our potato sausage mix on low heat over here so that way you don't get all burnt up. And now we wait. So typically what you do here is you just wait for those edges to like kind of, right, it's definitely getting a burning sensation. I'm seeing the edges are brown. Oop, that happens. It's also really hard for me to record and flip the sausage with chopsticks at the same time, this egg, excuse me, with chopsticks at the same time. But basically you just want to roll it on up. Roll it on up. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this side out of the heat so that way this part of the egg doesn't burn up. Also, do I have some green onion? I should definitely add green onion to this. It turns out that I in fact do have some green onion, so I'm just gonna throw that on there. Blow. Just a little bit of egg. Mix that all around there. Make sure it hits that other egg back there. Okay, hits that corner. Gets surrounded by the egg, okay? So egg cooks pretty fast, so you're not gonna have a lot of time to run back to your room and do whatever. So just go ahead and flip that over. See, it's already browned. It browns so quick. It looks like we need more oil too. Fuck, I'm fucking this up. Okay, I definitely messed up. So when you're finished, you're supposed to push push the roll that you just made to the opposite side. So that way when you roll it, you can just use the actual roll to roll it over. So my egg is a little broken up right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil from our handy dandy oil napkin. Get that nice and situated. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pour some more in. Hopefully we can use these next 2 layers to cover up our mistakes, because it's really ugly right now. And I want it to look really pretty. This is how you avoid breaking it. You take it from this side, right? And you just use this big, fat, ugly, broken roll. We'll roll the girls on top of each other. Oh my gosh, see how much prettier that turned out? Look at it. Look, 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 look. I mean, she brown, but it's that beautiful golden brown that we know and love. I'm just gonna pour the rest in. It's time. Yeah, this layer is definitely gonna be a little thick, but you know, I got impatient. Now we wait for that to cook. Now we wait for that to cook. Hopefully I won't be shook, and it won't be coming out brown. We making eggs. We making eggs. We making eggs. We making eggs. In the time, I was forever dreaming. I knew I could die if it were reborn, if you were silently me. You see how the egg is just like fluffing up? Yes, yes. That's the mirin, baby. It's a little runny on some sides, but I think I should give it a roll. Yeah, I figured it was burning on the bottom. See, this is what we don't want. Burnt. I guess that's what happens when you add too much egg and you get impatient, right? She's done. Trifling. Perfect. Just add some of this potato oniony goodness. Definitely need some greens on this plate, but the greens in my omelet, so get on my face. Ta 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 ta. Burnt egg and rice, burnt eggs and rice, burnt eggs, rice and potato. It's Sunday. It's a day of rest. I really should not be smoking with this virus. But you know, life is short. I guess mine's gonna be even shorter. So let's dig into this takoyaki, y'all. This is takoyaki. As you can see, it's all brown on the outside, but on the inside, it's nice and yellow. Still good. I'm telling you that mirin, so good. I'm sorry. Do y'all like it when people eat on camera? Personally, it's a no for me. I be getting hungry, so I be having to eat with them or just like not watch. And sometimes people smack or talk with their mouth full. And that's not cute to me. Those little pieces of onion in the potatoes, in the potatoes, so delicious. I think structurally, like insidally, this is like the most aesthetic I've made the takoyaki before. However, it is also the most burnt I've ever made it before. So that's it.